Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the last week in September, and I'm talking about September 22nd through the 30th. And what I'm doing here is I'm watching the moon as it goes through all the different signs and nakshatras and how all the other planets will produce their results relative to the moon. And really the moon is our mind and how we feel. So day in to day out, as it changes signs, it's going to give us a sense of what we're feeling throughout the rest of the week for the last week of September. But before I continue on, I want to remind you the Galactic Planner is about to expire, where you get a free month. Try it out and see if you like it. I mean, we're offering this for free, and we are about to end this free trial. So go to galacticplanner.com. What is the Galactic Planner? It takes all of this and it applies it to your birth chart, individual birth chart. And it will give you all of these transits, how they affect you personally. It is such a valuable tool for you to be guided through the stars. What's good, what's not good, you'll know. And it goes into your calendar in your phone or your computer. What a great way to know what's happening in your life. So with that, I think I'll continue on and give you what's going on globally for the masses and consciousness. So I'm looking at the 22nd of September here on my computer, and the moon is with Jupiter. What a great day. I love when the moon comes together with Jupiter. It gives people a sense of optimism, and the moon being the mind, Jupiter is opportunities and optimistic attitudes. So the mind is happy, but it is in the nakshatra Kritika, and Kritika is a little cutting. So today, before it aligns with Jupiter, things aren't so perfect, but they're improving. And Mars is in the second house from the moon. Be cautious, use your words wisely. Do not be abrupt or say things that are hurtful for people. People will have their feelings hurt and you may not even know it. So also looking at this, I'm noticing that the Sun and K2 are coming together in Virgo. And the more they come together, the more intense things will come in the world. So this last week is going to be intense before we hit the eclipse in October. So also looking at this, Venus is in Libra, and Libra is one of the best signs Venus can be in. So express your heartfelt feelings and love to others. And you will find also today is a good day around the workplace with co-workers or employees. Everything's working out well. And it's also a good day where you will feel the effects of what you've been doing to make yourself healthier. You'll feel it. It'll be good. So Mercury's about to change signs. So let's go to September 23rd, and we get Mercury in Virgo. What a great place for Mercury to be. It's exalted here. So things pick up a little with our mind and education, things that we're wanting to learn. And today is the day that the moon will exactly conjunct Jupiter in Taurus. It's bypassed the nakshatra Rohini, which should have been what? No, it's like, let me see here. So the most part, the moon is in Kritika, but by the afternoon on the 22nd, it will go into Rohini. So that's about around 3 p.m. or so, something like that, Central Standard Time. But that's the 22nd. So the 23rd, which I'm talking about now, the moon will conjunct Jupiter. So this is a very optimistic, powerful day to get things done, optimism and a sense of opportunities and beauty. This is what this is about. Even though the moon is in the nakshatra Mrigashira, which means searching and finding things. So that intensifies Mars while it's next to Jupiter. And this is a powerful day to get things done. Even though Mars is going to be in the second house, it can be a day for revving up what you want to do, get done, and it's a powerful day for action-oriented events. Things can really start coming clearer and better on this day. So this is the 23rd. Let's go to September 24th. The moon will go into Gemini. And here it's going to align with Mars in the nakshatra Ardra. So, this is a day where things get a little heated. And be careful, because people can get really angry for no reason on this day, because the moon being in Ardra, it's the storm god, it's the teardrop, it's with Mars. So this is an intense day for people to get angry and excited about things so unnecessarily. And be careful around the home place. Things could break. Things are going wrong in the house because K2 is in the 4th house with the sun. And Mars is squaring them. So be cautious around today. And on the 24th, well, Mercury is in a perfect trine with Uranus. And with that, this can mean a great day for mental pursuits, clarity of mind, and an inventive mind. You could come up with some fabulous ideas today. Be on the lookout. And, you know, with Moon Mars, it's actually a Chandra Mangala Yoga, which is actually really good for business. So this is a good day to get things done for business. But things are not so well on the home front. And there's a lot of shifts and changes going on with your work, but I still think it's a great day for business. So September 25th, I'm looking at the moon being, it just crossed over Mars in the middle of the day. And so we're still dealing with some intense energy around anger issues, but great day for business, getting business projects done. And even though Jupiter is in the 12th house from the moon, it's a day you'll sleep well, you'll get rest, and things are going well in the workplace. So this is a good day to get a lot done work-wise, but just be cautious and don't be too aggressive with Mars-Moon conjunction. And the moon, by the mid-afternoon, will enter into the nakshatra Purnavasu. And after the storms of Ardra, this is the time when people start to be better suited for things. People are nicer when the moon leaves Ardra and into Purnavasu. It means return of the light, so it means that it's like a bright sunny day after a storm. So this is a good day, the 25th of September, to really get things going, get things done, because with Rahu being in the 10th house from the moon, it's great for business and work. Career prospects will be positive on this day. Now let's talk about September 26th. The moon has just moved into Cancer today. And with it being in Cancer, remember, Cancer is very insecure. It deals with the need for security because of the insecurity. So if you're feeling a little insecure, you know why. And the Sun, Mercury, and K2 are all together in the 3rd house from the moon. You could be learning something you need to know, maybe something you don't want to know, but something you need to know, because Mercury is about intellect and learning. K2 is some things maybe that makes it hard that you realize that you're learning. But Venus is in the 4th house from the moon. Very nice. So you might be doing some decorating, you might be doing some renovating, something around the home. This is a good time for beautifying your house or shopping for real estate. Excellent time for that. And it's a good time to visit your mom if she's still around. And with Jupiter being in the 11th house, it's a great day for meeting people, friends, groups, organizations come together. This is finally a day of finding new friends and people that possibly could be of great benefit for you work-wise. So the moon in Cancer, it's strong in Cancer, and it is in the nakshatra Pusha. Pusha is the symbol is the cow's udder, so it deals with nourishment. So I like this day, even though Mars is in the 12th house from the moon. Be careful of people talking behind your back, but all in all, it's a day where go shopping for real estate, things of that nature, things for around the home, and go to meetings with friends. And if you're invited to a social event, go. It'll be a great day for that. So September 27th, the moon is in Cancer, and it's still in the nakshatra Pusha, which is the nurturer. And let me see if it stays there. So no, that's what I thought. It changes out of Pusha somewhere around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's still in Cancer all day, but Aslesha is what it moves into halfway through around 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. So the moon in Aslesha. Remember to be careful about people that are sneaky and not on the up and up about things. This is what you have to be cautious of. And I'll say this, with the Mercury, Sun, Ketu in the 3rd house, it's still about learning new things. But you might find that you have a meeting with a sibling that possibly things are not going so well with, but you need to come together and talk things out. And it will be good since Mercury is in Virgo. So let's move on to September 27th. So on the 27th, the moon is in Cancer all day. Yes, and it's in the nakshatra Aslesha for pretty much the rest of the day. Yes. So it's still everything about people being sneaky, being aware of this. You've got to be on the lookout. Besides, Mars is in the 12th house from the moon. So you might have some people talking behind your back as well. And Jupiter being there in the 11th house, it is a good time to meet up with friends, but be careful of their prerogatives or their ulterior motives. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to the 28th. Now we have the moon will move into Leo, early Leo, by around 5, almost 5:30 Central Standard Time. And when the moon is in Leo, it's in the first part of Leo. It's in the nakshatra called Magha. And this deals with heritage and leaders, things of that nature. But here's what I want you to know. This day, the sun comes together with Ketu. And this is a dangerous time for world leadership. And as a matter of fact, I think I was looking at a lot of world leaders' charts that they're pretty much in danger. So this is a critical day because Sun being leaders, Ketu being losses, there can be some serious things happening. And the moon being in Magha, Magha actually represents kings and leaders. So that's a scary thing to think about today. But still, now Mars is going to be in the 11th house. It's not the greatest day to come together with friends. And another thing is, this is the dark moon coming about. Remember what I say, when the moon gets dark, it's a time to be more introspective, not outward. And it's not the time to start new projects at all with the darkened moon. It's going into the Baslamic phase of where it's time to just go within and sort of, be a hermit and stay away from all that's going on around the world. Venus is in the 3rd house in Libra, so it is a good day to express your heartfelt feelings of love and emotion, especially if you have a sibling that needs your attention. Okay, but reading, being creative, it's a good day for that, but not starting new projects. So now let's go to September 29th. And September 29th is still, all the way for the last 3 days of this month, we have the Balsamic dark moon. And it's time just to retreat, because guess what we have by October 2nd? The solar eclipse. So this is a time when things are deepening, darkening, and kind of it's a time to hibernate, if I could say. So most of the day the moon will be in Maga, and then by late that evening, around, let's see, around 8 o'clock or so, 8:30, the moon will move into the nakshatra Purva Falguni, which is much lighter than Maga. Maga is ruled by Ketu, and it's intense and serious. So like I'm saying, this is an intense and serious time. But Purva Falguni is a little bit more creative and expressive, even though it's a dark moon. Be aware that it is a time that you can, go into your little cocoon and be more creative. Watch movies, write, paint, do anything that expresses your feelings. That's what I say with this. Now, let's move to the last day of the month, which is September 30th. And the moon is in Purva Falguni for most of the day, and that's a much, much better nakshatra than before. But it's about to roll into, by the end of the day, Uttara Falguni. Uttara Falguni deals more with friendship, coming together. I'm not telling you not to go out and be with friends, because it is actually a nice time to be with friends, but I am telling you not to start anything new till after the solar eclipse, till after that solar eclipse, which will be beginning at least around October 3rd and 4th. But this is a time to pack up and to end things and to finish things. Endings aren't bad. I'm talking about bringing something to a conclusion and finally finishing a project. That's what this is good for, not beginning projects. And with this moon being here in Leo, it is opposed by Saturn. So there is a heaviness in the world. And it's serious. But I'll tell you one good thing is Mercury is moving faster than it has in a long time. But on this day, on the 30th, Mercury is exactly conjunct the sun. So in other words, it's Cassimi. So it is a day full of deep thoughts, and the sun is radiating with Mercury energy in Virgo. So it is a time, I think, to read and study and learn. This is where you can really uncover a lot of things that have been hidden from you about your own life and the world. So this is an important day. So we're finished up with the month of September, and we're headed on to even more excitement with the month of October, with the eclipse energy and getting close to the election, October surprise. Remember what I said for the most part of September? Really beef up your health, because there's some critical things about to come down, and I want you to be strong. So everything you can do to strengthen your immune system, do it now, and you'll be happy you did. So with that, I think I'll close. Remember, if you'd like to learn more about me, go to my website, galacticcenter.org. And if you want to study with me, go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.